Greetings YouTube, Joe here with Culmination Media, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon White. This is episode number 12, and in this episode, we have to give chase to Team Plasma, who is escaping with the Dragon Skull that they stole from the museum in Nacrene City. So we need to team up with Burgh here. Well, you see, there are two ways out of Pinwheel Forest. The road that goes straight, and the path that winds through the woods. Let me guess, you're going straight. I will take the straight road after them. How did I know? If they're not there, I'll block the exit. Would you please take the other way and check whether Team Plasma is hiding? You'll run into a lot of trainers, but it's basically a single path, so I'm sure you won't get lost. Come on, let's do this for Lenora's sake. Why don't you take the path with the trainer since you're the gym leader? Whatever. Okay, well, before we can get to any Team Plasma grunts, we have a double battle here. Keep time with each other and 1-2 punch, blah blah blah, shut up. Let's just beat the hell out of these little girls and move on. Twins Mayo and what was the other one? Mayo? We're fighting mayonnaise, people. Two Sawaddles, level 16, bug and grass types. So, my hands are a little tied with Tympole there. I'm gonna have to go for the round. Luckily, they are quad weak to fire, so Flame Charge is gonna come in handy with Blitzel. Can pull off a Flame Charge there on that Sawaddle. And I'll get a speed boost as well, but that's not going to do a whole lot for me because I'm already the fastest one on the field. I did get rid of that once, Sawaddle though, so we'll get a round off as well. Do a little bit of damage, not much. Razor Leaf crap, don't kill him, thank you. I was afraid of a critical hit there, although apparently a critical hit would not have even killed Tympole. But I guess that's because he's not ground type yet. Once he picks that up, grass type moves become even more dangerous. Okay, well the second Flame Charge is going to get rid of that Sawaddle, and that's going to do it for this battle. Tympole grows up to level 19, and Blitzel is not even close to growing up to level 19, so we have some work to do. I got to do some training. I feel like I should be at least at level 20 by now. Alright, well let's switch out Tympole for Blitzel, considering Blitzel is the one that's behind here, and we're going to go this way even though we're not supposed to, because there's a couple of trainers we can battle up here, and I'm looking for some experience, plus I don't want to get stuck having to fighting them later on, because that would just make me sad, probably, and annoyed. Okay, so we have School Kid Sammy, and he has a Munna at level 17, and I hate fighting Munnas. Has the Forewarn ability. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. The Forewarn ability basically lets Munna know what the strongest move that we have is, which is Shockwave. I don't think I'm going to be able to knock this Munna out. I'm going to have to switch. Crap. Let's see how much Shockwave does. Not enough. Well, at least it's giving me an opportunity to switch here. It goes for the Yawn, so I'm going to switch it anyway so as to not fall asleep on the next turn. We'll bring out Servine here, even though he's my highest level person and I usually like to go from lowest to highest. I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Of course, it missed. Moonlight, so it's going to get all its health back. Why is this such a difficult battle? It's just a level 17 Munna. Why am I having these difficulties right now? My life shouldn't be this bad. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, critical hits. The luck clearly turned around from my whining, and we grew up to level 21, which is always good, and like I said, with the bug gym coming up, we could use to get, that doesn't make any sense. Why can't I talk? We can afford to let Servine jump ahead a little bit as far as EXP goes. That's what I was trying to say, and it just wasn't working out. Use a potion on Blitzel, get his health back up, kinda, sorta. Not full health, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh, you want to battle me too? Sweet. Look, this is a gym badge from Striation City. Oh, you have it too? Then let's have a Pokemon battle to see who is stronger. Alright. Last Ava. And she's going to start out with a Woobat. Is this the Woobat battle? The Woobat. Why am I saying everything with an accent today? There's something wrong with me, I swear. The Woobat. The Woobat battle. I'm gonna stop because that's probably very, very annoying. Okay, so what I meant by the Woobat battle, is what I was trying to say, ironically, is that this girl just has 3 Woobats. That's really all I was trying to say, and it took me like 60 seconds to blurt that out. Anyway, since I have the advantage with Blitzel being an electric type and the Woobats having part flying type, I can pretty much plow through all 3 of them with 1 Shockwave each, get a good amount of experience, and with this last one, I should probably grow up to level 19, which I do. Fabulous. And of course I don't learn any moves. I don't think he learns any other moves until Pursuit, and I think that's 22. I want to say 22, but we'll go from there. You battle me? I run every day. Oh no, you're just a loser. Who are you? Have you heard of Fight-N-Sides? No, I haven't heard of Fight-N-Sides. I don't really understand, but I heard that the reason forests make you feel good is Fight-N-Sides. This isn't science class, this is Pokemon. Sheesh. Go away, science. No one likes you. Pidove in this battle is the opener, and we have the advantage there too. Level 16 Pidove, and yeah, Shockwave should knock this out in 1 hit. Bam! Down Pidove goes. And we don't get a whole lot of experience from it. Purloin is next. Let's see. I think I want to switch out here. We'll bring Servine out and let him get a battle in. I could have done Temple, but whatevers. Level 16 Purloin. I should be able to knock it out in 1 hit with Leaf Tornado, right? I should be. No! Oh my goodness. Even with a Miracle Seed on Servine, I can't knock this thing out in 1 hit. I need to do some training. Sheesh. Thankfully, it didn't attack me with anything. I think it used Growl after the assist. Tackle knocks it out. That's right, you just got beaten by Tackle. I think that was the last trainer up here. This guy just talks to you. The trees cut on this forest road are from Driftfield, blah, blah, blah. Don't care about that. He has nothing to say. Now we can go back and let's fight Team Plasma and get that skull back. You stubborn brat! When I'm through with you, you won't be able to chase us anymore. Ha 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 ha. It was missing the laugh, but I just thought I would add that because I felt like it was necessary. Anyway, we have a Team Plasma Grunt here, and it starts off with a Pokemon that we haven't seen so far yet in this game, and it's going to be Sandile. It's at level 16. It does have the Intimidate ability, so your attack will be lowered. And I'm actually going to switch out to Temple here to have the advantage because Sandile is a very interesting ground and dark type hybrid, which I don't believe there's ever been a typing quite like that. We've had Rock and Dark with Tyranitar, but I like the ground and dark the typing. And if I didn't have a ground type already, or would-be ground type when Temple evolves, I definitely would go for Sandile. I've used him probably 3 times through playthroughs between Black and White and Black and White 2. It's just very reliable, very high attack stat. It's also very fast and a great move pool. So, I mean, he learns Earthquake by himself and Crunch, so can't ask for much more than that. We have another Team Plasma Grunt here, and so we are forced into yet another battle. This episode is going to be like all battles. Okay, Purloin is the starting Pokemon, and it's just a dark type. We have Blitzel out, and this time I'm going to fight the Purloin instead of switching out to Servine like a baby. We'll use Shockwave and see where that gets us. It almost killed it, actually. And luckily, it goes for the Sand Attack, which lowers our accuracy, but since we have the move Shockwave, we are completely safe, because Shockwave is much like Aerial Ace in the fact that it won't miss regardless of accuracy or evasiveness increases or decreases, all that jazz. And that was her only Pokemon? What? You are a bad grunt. Sorry, I'm empty-handed. Do I look like the kind of girl to carry a heavy load? Better try somewhere else. Oh, well that's not very cool. Alright, I guess we can go pick up that item over there. It did get attacked by a wild Sewaddle. And since I have Blitzel out, I might as well just kill it since I have the quad advantage here. Go for Flame Charge, get some easy experience. So let's go over, I guess, some of the wild Pokemon that are here. First of all, you can get Sewaddle, the Bug and Grass type. You can get Venipede, the Bug and Poison type. Big Root. That would be useful. Basically, what that does is it increases the power of HP draining moves like Giga Drain, Mega Drain, Leech Seed, absorb, leech life, stuff like that. Alright, I want to go battle this ranger up there. Also going to get this item, though, which is a super potion. Okay, back to the wild Pokemon. I believe Pidove is also available in here. I'm not entirely sure if he's in the grass, but I know he's outside. But anyway, that's not an important one because he's kind of all over the place at the beginning of the game. You can also capture the Pan Monkeys. So Pansage, Panseer, and Panpour. They're available in the Shaking Grass where you normally would find Audino. You can also find Audino here. But you can find the 3 of those, I think, like 5 or 10% of the time. I'm going to say 10. That makes the most sense in each of the Shaking Grass wild Pokemon battles. So if you want to add one of them to your team that wasn't the one that was just given to you at the beginning in the Dream Yard. Oh, crap. This Herdier is a piece of work. I'm going to bring out Temple and see if he can somehow like get a critical hit or something. If not, that's okay. Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, if you didn't like the one that you received or you want a different one, as far as the monkeys go, you can find that here. And then, yeah, the couple of bug-type Pokemon. That's pretty much it. Although I also recommend using Sewaddle, evolving it into eventually Leavanny, which is also a bug and grass-type Pokemon. It does have a lot of weaknesses, but I think it's a really awesome Pokemon, and we'll get to see that at the next gym. Anyway, we get a Chesto Berry for our efforts, which I think we should get more than that because we just had a rough battle right there. I mean, we had 2 of our Pokemon get knocked out. Oh yes, and in white version, you can find Petalil, who is a pure grass-type Pokemon. And the black version, I believe, is... what is the name of it? Cottony. There we go. That's the Pokemon that you can find in black version. It's also a pure grass type, but it relies a little bit more on speed than it does special attack and like status moves. Petalil it learns like Sleep Powder and Stun Spore and moves like that, whereas Cottony is based on speed a little bit more. The problem with that is that you do need a Sunstone to evolve them, so... yes, but that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. We got all healed up and whatnot. In the next episode, we're going to finish off our chase and get the Dragon Skull back from Team Plasma. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for episode number 13. Game on!